Mining resources can be very time consuming. Even fast methods such as strip mining can take ages to show good results. And while the new one block high mining method might be quicker, the number of resources you get is not that much more than regular strip mining. So what can we do about this? If you've been following my channel for a while, then you'll be familiar with this contraption. This is a tunnel bore. It allows you to use TNT to mine resources very efficiently. And so today, I'm going to show you how to build a big one. A very big one. This one. So, let's get on with the tutorial. And if you have any questions or are confused at any point, there is a link to my Discord server down below. I will help you there. So, the first part of this build is the engine. To build this, first what you want to do is build up 1, 2, 3, 4 dirt blocks like that, and then place 2 slime blocks on top like so. This should be the front of the engine. Next, come behind it and place a scaffold block there like so, and then a slime block there like that. Once you've done that, place 2 observers both facing down, break your scaffold blocks, then place a regular piston in the direction that you want the tunnel bore to go, and a sticky piston in the opposite direction. Next, place a slime block here, and then a fence gate here. Now, every time you open and close this fence gate, the whole thing should move forward by 1 block at a time. The next part of this build is the timing circuit that makes sure that the TNT doesn't explode too close to the machine and doesn't explode too far away. First things first, you want to place a slime block here, then you want to have an observer coming out the side there, and then you want to place a sticky piston there like so, and then you just want to repeat this another 6 times. Once it looks like this, you just want to add a sticky piston here and a slime block here, and then one off to the side just like that with a regular block on top. Once you've got this, you want to place an observer here and then a piston, and then you want to place 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 regular blocks there like that, and then an observer and a piston. The next part of this build is the circuitry behind the TNT launcher. To build this, start by placing 1, 2 slime blocks there with an observer facing forward on top like that, and then that goes into a slime block with another slime block here like so, and then a sticky piston facing backwards. Next, come around to the other side of this and then place a regular piston on this slime block like that. Once you've done that, place 1, 2, 3 more slime blocks on top here, and then place an observer facing forwards into another slime block with another slime block on top and a sticky piston facing backwards. And then once you've done that, place a regular piston on this side. And then for your last layer, you just want to place a slime block on top here, a slime block this side, and then another slime block on top. And then you want to have an observer facing forward with a regular piston on top, just like that. Place a slime block here like so. Then running into that slime block, place an observer there. And then coming back from the top of that slime block, place a sticky piston with 1, 2 more slime blocks there like that. On top of this slime block, place an observer facing forward, and then on the face of that observer, place another slime block there like that, with a sticky piston on the top facing backwards with 1, 2, 3, 4 slime blocks on top like that. And then once you've done that, place an observer facing forward with a slime block on its face and a regular piston here just like that. Next, you want to come to this piston here and then place a pillar block and then a regular block, break that pillar block, and then place a glazed terracotta block here, and then 1, 2 regular blocks there like that. Then come to your next piston up and then place a pillar block and then a glazed terracotta block there, break that pillar block, and then place 1, 2, 3 regular blocks like so. Next, place an observer facing up here and then a regular piston here at the front of your build, and next place a piston here. The next part of this build is the launcher. Start by placing a pillar block here with a slime block here, break that pillar block, and then place a slime block here and a slime block here. Once you've done that, come down 2 pillar blocks, break that one, and then come across 2 more pillar blocks, and then place 3 observers all going up into the bottom. Next, come up to this piston here, place a pillar block, and then a regular block, and then a slime block, then break that pillar block. Then, once you've done that, place a slime block here, and a slime block here. Then, once you've done that, place a pillar block here, and then an observer facing up into this middle slime block. And then you're just going to repeat these 5 blocks on this piston here. Your build should now look like this. Next, what you want to do is place a slime block on the front of this, and then 1 here and 1 here. Then you're going to repeat that and place 3 slime blocks on this section. And now we come to the most complicated section at the top. First things first, place a pillar block here, and then 1, 2, and 3 slime blocks, and then break that pillar block. Next, place a regular block on top of this central slime block here, and then place an observer facing this way with a piston on its face. Next, place a pillar block here, and then 1, 2, and 3 slime blocks, and then break that pillar block. Next, to expand it widthways, we're going to place a sticky piston facing backwards from the front here and here. Once you've done that, take 2 pillar blocks on each side of this piston, and then place an observer running here and here, and then break those 2 pillar blocks. Then, for now, just place a slime block here and a slime block here. For the next part of this build, place an upward facing observer here and here, and then do the same on this next layer here and here. For the next part of this build, place a pillar block here, and then an observer facing down here and here, and then break that pillar block, so it should look like this. Once you've done that, come up to your next layer here, and then place an observer facing down here and here. And then for your top layer, place 2 observers going down and down. Now that you've done that, you can go ahead and place a dispenser facing upwards here, here, and here. So it should now look like this. Now, first things first, give this a test. The dispensers should shoot out first, and then the launchers should shoot out second. Once you're confident that that is working, you could go ahead and try and put some TNT in each of these dispensers. Once you've done that, activate it. And the machine should work like that. Now that we have our fully functioning vertical tunnel bore, let's expand it widthways. Start by placing sticky pistons on every slime block going all the way up to the top, but leave out the very top slime block. And then do the same on the other side. It should now look like this. Next, take 5 slime blocks and come out 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and then do this on every single sticky piston on both sides. It should now look like this. Next, come to your top section and place 1, 2, 3, 4 more blocks at the top there like that, and then do the same on the other side. So it should look like that. Next, take a regular block, place it on the end of here, and then place an observer with a piston on its face, and then place a pillar block, and then 1, 2, and 3 slime blocks there like so, and then break that pillar block. Then just mirror that on the other side. Now that you've done that, take some pillar blocks and then place 1 there, and then take an observer and have it facing upwards into that end slime block. Then just repeat that on every bottom section of each unit. So miss this row of slime blocks and then do 1 here, and then miss this row of slime blocks and do 1 here. So it should look like that, and then just mirror it on the other side. Next, take 2 pillar blocks and place 1 on this piston here and 1 on this piston here, and then place observers facing down here and here. Once you've done that, break those 2 pillar blocks. Next, you can go ahead and place dispensers on every single slime block that has an observer underneath it, just like that. So it should look like this. And then just mirror that on the other side. Once you've done that, make sure all the dispensers are empty, and then just try and activate it. And you should see all of the dispensers come forward first, and then all of the slime blocks come forward second on top. Once you're confident this is working, you could go ahead and fill up the dispensers. Now, go ahead and give it a test. Now, we've expanded this to be 3 modules in width. If you want to expand it further, it's a little bit different. First things first, come to this top layer and place a sticky piston here facing backwards and a sticky piston here facing backwards, and then do the same here and here. Once you've done that, build out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 slime blocks like that, and then do the same here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and then mirror that on the other side. Now that you've done that, what you want to do is place an observer here. You might have to break a block to do this, and then replace it, and then do the same over here. So of course you can break the block and then replace it if you need to. Now come to your bottom layer and place a sticky piston facing back here, and another sticky piston facing back here, and then do the same here and here. Once you've done that, just build out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 slime blocks, and then do the same here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then do the same on the other side. Once you've done that, you want to come to each of these launcher sections here and place a sticky piston here and here, and then you want to go to the other side and do the same. And then just again build out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 slime blocks here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 slime blocks here, and then just do the same on the other side. Now that you've done that, come back up to the top and then place a regular block here and a regular block here, and then we're just going to repeat this section here by placing an observer there with a piston, and then you're going to come to the other side and do the same, observer and piston, and then you're going to place a pillar block, and then you're going to place 1, 2 and 3 slime blocks, and then break that pillar block, and then just do the same on the other side. Your tunnel bore should now look like this. Next, you want to place a pillar block on the top section of each module, so that's this part here with the dispenser underneath. So then you want to place a pillar block here, 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 and here. Once you've done that, come behind the tunnel bore and then find your pillar blocks and then place an observer facing into the piston adjacent to the dirt block, and then break your pillar block, and then just do that with the rest. So it should now look like this. And now come below your tunnel bore here and place a dirt block here, and then go up, skip this section, and then place a dirt block here. Go up, skip this section, and then place a dirt block here, and then just do the same on the other side. And then next to those dirt blocks, place an observer facing up, and then break that dirt block, and then do the same here. Break that dirt block, and here, and then break that dirt block, and then just do the same on the other side. So it should now look like this. Final step is to place in your dispensers. So just above each slime block with an observer underneath it, place a dispenser facing upwards, the same as last time, 1, 2 and 3 in my case, and then just do the same on the other side, 1, 2 and 3. If you want to expand the tunnel bore further, it's quite simple. You just take it back by another block and you just repeat every single part from these sections here, and then you come across 6 blocks. So for the first 2 sections from the middle, you come out 5, but anything beyond that, you come out 6. Once you're sure you've done everything right, empty all of your dispensers and then give this thing a test. Once again, the dispensers should pop out first and then the launchers pop out second. Once you're confident that none of it's broken, fill them up with TNT. Now go ahead and give your fully built tunnel bore a test. And there you go. And with that, you have built the ultimate tunnel bore. Thank you very much for watching. If you did enjoy, then please do hit the like button down below. And if you really loved it, then make sure to subscribe. This video was very hard to make because this tunnel bore is so big. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Ciao for now. Bye.